My name is Salomon Camhi. I'm a second-year MBA, concentrating in marketing and supply chain. My background's in sales in the construction and building materials industry. There's a lot that goes into marketing. There's product development, there's determining what the market is, so people tend to be very creative. But there's a lot of data behind it too. Now with the age of the internet, cell phones, marketers and companies are able to collect tons of information of demographics, users, features and benefits, and so there's a lot of interesting things going on. So people can get really creative with campaigns, either to draw attention to the brand or to draw attention to the product, to its features, or just to be silly and funny, just to draw attention to themselves. So I think there's a lot going on, and most of the people are very creative, gregarious, fun to be around. So it's a different environment for sure. Probably the most exciting thing is, in sales, it's just the interaction with the customer, being able to see them face to face, to talk to them about the product. And then nothing feels as great as your first sale, or any sale for that matter. You get a little bit of a high. But, and marketing kind of has that too. If you're able to develop a really good product with a great marketing campaign that really affects the sales and increases sales and makes it a success, then that feels great too, because then it's just hundreds of thousands or millions of sales that you're creating at once. So they kind of combine really well, that if you really do a marketing campaign well and you do it right, then it reaches the customer, it solves a problem, and you get a great product and success from it. I would say that some of the main competencies of marketing are understanding your customer, which is similar to sales. In a sales, you're going to talk to the customer face to face, you're going to interact with them, you're going to get to know them, and you're going to be able to cater your pitch ideally to sell to that customer. In marketing, it's similar, but you're dealing with a much larger crowd. So understanding your end user, what is the product, what problem does it solve, and what customer do I need to reach, and how is it best, how do I place that product the best so that they know that this is the solution to their problem. So in marketing and in sales, it's understanding your customer and being able to kind of relate to them and understand them, so you place the product in the best possible position for them to buy it and know that that's what they want. Well, probably the greatest class you're going to take, which is a required course, is marketing with Professor Gaddis. It's a core course. You're going to take it with him. He's an incredible professor, very interesting, great background, and you're going to learn the basics of marketing. So I took some marketing in undergrad, and this was a great refresher on the different kinds of marketing and the effect that marketing can have on a company, from supply chain, from advertising, from financing. They're all related in one way or another. It's not just marketing does the advertising and the sales will come in. Everybody's got to be involved in the marketing. The other courses I've taken is more the analytical side of marketing, which is data analysis. It's becoming very important in the industry now. So I took a marketing analysis course where we get to play with SAS, marketing, a data analysis program. I've just taken a marketing research methods course where we play with SPSS, which is another data analysis program. So these are like they're like Excel on steroids. So they can crunch a lot of numbers, give you a lot of information, and sometimes in ways that it's very easy to explain what you're looking at. So it's really interesting to see the data analytics side. And probably another really fun course is new product development, because whether you're going to be an entrepreneur and maybe invent your own product, or if you're just going to go into marketing, it's interesting to see the evolution of a product from idea to research into the viability of the idea to eventually getting the idea out there and seeing if it's even possible to make it and getting it out there and see if customers would buy it. So it's a good kind of catch-all to see the entire birth to death of a product would be a great course. And then being a part of the marketing club gets you a lot of time with companies that come and recruit here. Hershey's, Campbell's, they all come and recruit for marketing jobs. And so being part of a GMA, you kind of get exclusive, not exclusive access, but get a little more private access in the beginning, and then they open it up to everybody. So I had the great opportunity this summer to work for a local startup called Uber Offices that provide low-cost office space for startups. So these are startups that have already raised a little bit of capital, they have a product, they just don't have the capital to really rent their own office and things like that. So they provide a space where they provide everything, you just pay the rent. I had an opportunity to work on a marketing analysis and a go-to-market strategy for a new product they wanted to develop, which was virtual offices. So you don't actually rent office space, you just use them as your address. So I had to propose what the ideal market was, who they needed to reach in the area, and how many customers they needed to reach in order to make this profitable. It was a great opportunity, I worked on my own, so it was great to start something that I'd never done before because I'd never worked on a marketing strategy or marketing analysis before.